Okay. Mm, This should be the last stream I have to do on this game, so hopefully that's all good. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this thing here, get rid of all this stuff here, get rid of the evidence. Alright, let's get rid of all this. Boom, 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 boom. This snow cover? Or is this just a bump? Or is this just another tree, just like the azalea trees? I just want to see something. Where's the bone meal? Should be here somewhere. Okay. Well, where are the bone meal? There's bones, but there's no bone meal. Um. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Now, what's this all about? This looks like a snow-covered tree. Okay. No covering. Oh, wait. Okay, if I put a block on top of it, like maybe one of these, it would cover the top here. Oh, it does! That's cool. So it's actually a covered block. So it was covering the dirt before. Okay, that's... So it's kind of like a white carpet, but snow. Hmm. Okay, I guess we can work with this, but we're not here to do that. I want to figure out something. We're gonna practice with building today. Alright, now let's see. What could we start with? I guess we could start with maybe about oak wood. There's so many oak wood here. My God. Okay, well, we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna pick a block that's, I think it's in terracotta. Here we go, terracotta, and then we'll just go with, no, wait, we won't go terracotta. We'll go concrete. We'll go, okay, I think we'll go cyan. I think we'll go blue, a bit of black, and a bit of white. And we're gonna put these blocks down so we know what we're gonna use. And I also found out something else about one of these add-ons, so hopefully this will work. So let me think for a second, okay? I'm just trying to think, how could I do this? Okay, I think I got something. I got something. Okay. We're gonna do a small circle and we're gonna see if this will work properly. Okay. And then after that, maybe we'll start thinking about building some of the game modes I had in mind for the um alright, let's alright, I need the blocks, so I guess we'll just go with this for now. We'll just use our bare hands. Okay, I have no idea how to build this, so I'm kind of winging it to be honest. But we're gonna try our best to try to build something out of nothing. Okay. Let's see. Can we go like that maybe, and then go like that, and then that. Wait, that looks a little out of place. I think this needs to go like this, and then that, and then I think we're good. And then I think we need to go up a few layers. So I guess we could just go from here and just try to do this, because you're not going to see it. Okay, I think what we need to do is we need to go. I'm trying to think. Does a tin, does it actually look like a circle, or does it look like a half cylinder kind of? All right, let's try and figure this out. Alright, let me try and figure this out as we go, because this is not exactly easy. Maybe we could go like, um, as we go along, we're gonna try and figure this out, so hopefully this will work. I have no idea how I'm doing this, but we're gonna try it. Okay, we need to go to here, here, and then I think we need to bring this one out again. So we'll go out like that, go out like that, and then bring that in like that. Follow with that, and then I think we need to bring out one more. So I guess let's just try. I'm hopeful that this will work. And then we bring that one out like that. Bring all this in like that. And then guess bring it in like this, maybe, and hope for the best. Kind of have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest, and we'll just see how we go. So I guess we'll go like, I guess we'll go like that, and then hope for the best. Okay. And then I think we go up like that. I wish I could have made this maybe a little bit smaller. Maybe I could have, but I just chose to do like the traditional circle that I know how to do. So I'm going with 3 by 3 and hope for the best. And we'll do like a 1 block gap and then do the same thing again. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try to make the most of it, I think. Okay, do the same thing again, just like that. And then go up like that, and then hope for the best. And just, I guess, repeat it. And then I think that is fine, just like that, and then boom. Alright, I think that's okay. I think we're just gonna go with 2. I've never built this before, so I'm trying my best here to see if I can get this done in my first attempt. Because last time it just looked like an ironing thing, like this thing you use to iron your clothes. It just looked like that, yeah. So I just have to cancel out that idea. I guess I kind of built something new there, though. Oh god. Okay, just take that out. Okay, I'm gonna stop about here because we know that this is where we gotta stop anyway. Okay, we could possibly keep that like that, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get rid of it all because I don't like making things look out of place. Hey, Glitcher. Oh, new here, aren't you? How you doing? I think I've seen you before, so. Hello. It's good to hear, mate. So I assume you play Minecraft, huh? What version do you play? What do you like to do in the game? Oh, nice. Keep going at it, and you might get 1,000, like me, man. What do you like to do in Minecraft? Ah, yeah. I'm not really into Fortnite, but I understand why you'd like Fortnite. It's all good. Oh, you just play. Okay, that's fine. No problems there. Yeah, exactly. That's what I would want. That's what I'm trying to do as well. Just trying to have fun on the games that you enjoy, right? I'm pretty sure this is. I think this is right. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna keep. Wait, what? This is 4. I just realized this is 4 and not 3. Okay. Um. Okay, that's interesting. We'll keep it going. So it's completely odd. Okay, it's like an odd number. Okay. Alright, I think we can work with this. This could work. Okay, let's zoom that out like that, and then need to bring this out. So what are we building? I'm trying to build a squid tentacle. You can ask why. Okay, I don't mind if you ask why. This might seem completely random, but I'm trying to build a squid tentacle, but it's not going well as well as I thought because I'm trying a different style of building. If it makes sense. I don't know. This is looking more like a speaker to me. I'm trying my best here, but I don't know how to do it. I think I know how I can maybe avoid making it look like a speaker. Maybe go like that. I will subscribe to your channel. Okay, I'm just trying to make it not look like like make it not look like a speaker. Because now it's just starting to look more like a speaker instead of a squid, which is not a squid tentacle, which is what I'm looking for. Actually, you know what? This might be a good idea. Alright, let's go check your channel out. Oh, nice. Let's see. Okay, so you are playing Minecraft and Fortnite. Exactly, like you said. Okay. Fresh SMP. That's pretty cool. You got a cool skin in Minecraft too, actually. 16 subscribers. Now you got 17. Okay, I think this is looking a bit more like a tentacle. I mean, it looks kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes weird is good, right? Let me see if I can figure this one out. Okay, wrong block. Okay, let's go. I'm trying to figure this one out because it's not easy to build something that you've never built before. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this now. Because I'm trying to build something that I clearly don't know how to build. Okay. I think it's like this. Do you want to see why the squid tentacle is so important? Because of that one over there. Thank you, Michael. Finally, someone gets it. You want to know something funny? I was looking at YouTube channels that actually that did Minecraft content, and the one that I used to watch hasn't uploaded for a month. They say that they don't play Injustice anymore, do they? I think. Right. I don't know. This does not look like a squid at all. I think I need to curve it out a little more, maybe. Well, I had to speak my mind. I did not want to say, I didn't want to hold anything back. I talked exactly how I felt about that game, and I'm done talking about it. And if it gets bringed up again, or if anyone else makes a comment on it, I'm deleting all the videos. I don't care what if they were maybe popular or anything. They're getting gone. Okay, I'm going to remove them. You know what, Michael? You could ruin it for everyone if you wanted to, and make a comment about injustice, so I could delete the videos. You'd be doing me a favor. It might be evil, but they deserve it. Okay. I'm sorry, but I had to come to that. But you're gonna snap at some point when people keep commenting, "Bring back injustice." When over heaps of people keep commenting, and I got so sick of it, so I had to say something. Okay, I think that goes like. Okay, okay, that's fine. And then I understand that. I understand that reasoning, so I won't ask you to do it again. But if someone does bring it up again and they forgot that I'm not playing it anymore, then it's gone. I'm not putting it on me anymore. It's gonna be on me. Okay, let's see if I can figure this one out. Just trying to get inside here, get inside the nooks and crannies, see if I can figure out how to actually build this thing. Cause we're now done with the GTA 5. I think this is right. Wait, why is this? Ooh, okay. This okay. Maybe something like this, and then bring it to here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we could bring it to here, just like this is. And then bring this one out again like that, and then hope for this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay. Oh god damn. Okay. Maybe that could still work or something. I don't know. Maybe it will work. I don't know. I'm gonna try my best here to get rid of whatever I can. Get rid of this. Well, try to keep this looking tidy. It even mentions the word injustice. I'm going. Gotta go. See you soon. Have a good one, man. Okay, let's try and sort this out. It's like my second attempt at building a squid, and it's not going too well. I think maybe we could do something like that. Connect that to there. Maybe that'll look alright. I mean, it's starting to look more like a squid to me. I mean, you know what? Maybe I'll showcase what I'm actually trying to do at some point. Where was that again? It was like, oh, it's over here. Okay, I'll just showcase it real quick. I had a video made about it, and I've still got a video to make about it. But I'm going to talk about this now, even though it's so damn far away. I should have maybe put this a little further forward. Okay, all right. So me and my friend were gonna renovate some of the old builds I've done in the past, and we decided to work on this. And I'll give you a short story. Short, um, this kind of looks like a fish's tail. That's kind of where we got the idea to build a ocean themed arena, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. Now, how the hell am I gonna find my way back to that build? Because that is okay. I think it was one of those doors, right? So I think it was either this way or it was. Yeah, here we go. There it is. After that, we're gonna try and build something else as well, but I might start building more on Java. I think because it'd be easier. I mean, it's starting to look more like a squid. Maybe we do need to make it a circle because I'm not liking what the front looks like. I mean, this part here looks like. Maybe we could bring this out maybe a little bit and just bring it into like make it like semi-circle shape. So like maybe something like this. I think we just cut this off here like that. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we could do that, something like that, and then connect that to there. Maybe make this go up a couple layers so we can make it work properly. And I think we're good. I'm not gonna put that there. I'm gonna break this out here like this, and then we're gonna try to use this. I think for this one, this one, this one, not that one. That one. Okay, I think it's starting to look more like a squid. Maybe we need to put another layer right here because it doesn't look quite right to me. I think we need to bring this out one more layer because it doesn't look quite right. But then again, nothing looks right about this. So I guess we could go something like this, maybe, and then we'll try and scatter some dots around or something. I think I screwed this up over here actually. Oh no, I didn't. I think we're okay. I think we just made a small mistake here. I think, and then we just need to put that there, that there. I think that's right, isn't it? No, it just looks a bit weird. That's all. Maybe it won't look. Okay, it doesn't look too bad now. Okay, I think we can make this work. I think we can make this work. Okay, and then I think we need to maybe cut these out. I think just by a couple. And then I think we can keep that like that, and then we need to do another layer of this again. We're gonna keep building until we've got this at least somewhat accurate. Where's the roof? I think, and we'll just make it like this. I think keep it simple, keep it easy. Boy's brain is big. He's trying to keep this stuff looking good. Okay, let's see, we need to do one more, I think. So I guess we'll go to about here where the top part is, and then try to cut that like that, I guess. And then maybe we'll start working on a new build after this, and start working on maybe a house. Try to improve my house building skills as well. Try to keep it interesting. Try to keep it awesome. And we'll do another story tomorrow, just so you know. I don't want to let people in the dark about that. We're gonna definitely do another story tomorrow. Just don't know what to do yet. Maybe Spider-Man. Okay, and then I think we just need to put one block here, and then that way it's all gonna cover up like that. And then I think we're all good with that side. I think we just need to make sure we cover this up like that. Put two blocks here like this. And then we should be able to just do this, I think, right? Yeah, seems about right to me. And just keep going up like this until we reach the top, which should be relatively soon. I could almost say this is technically my first attempt at building a squid, but it's not looking too good. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably my worst attempt. But remember, like I said, first attempt. Please don't judge. Just trying to make my builds look a little bit better. Trying to keep them looking tidy. You know. Think I think it goes like that. I think, and then cut that there. Make that a block of that. I think that's fine. It looks a little weird. I think I'm gonna go do this. And then I think at least we've kind of got the start of the next squid. And I don't know, man. I think it's getting somewhere, but I don't think it's quite there yet. Hmm. How can I make this look anything closer to a squid? Maybe bring the front out soon? Like, maybe bring the front out a little more. So instead of having this here, maybe we could bring this out like maybe something like this, and then bring this out like that, and then bring that out like that, and then bring out like I think it's like something like this. So like that, and then it goes like that. What? That does not. Okay, I can remove. Oh, right, I get it. I remove this. And then that goes like that. That gets taken out. This gets connected to here like that. And then that should. No, I'm not too sure about that. That doesn't look like. That just doesn't look right to me. Maybe we need to go like this. Make this into this. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna try to put some of these down. I think, oh god, we're gonna try to keep this looking tidy. Let's see. Okay, I think we're all right here. I'm trying. But I think we're all right. I think we can go a bit further out, maybe like that, and then maybe do the same thing on the other side like that, and then put this over here like this, and then I think we're good. Maybe we need to do the same thing we did at the bottom floor, but up here, I think. I need to get a cross-reference of Squidward's tentacles so I can get a better idea on how to actually build it, because I'm just doing this off the top of my head, or at least what I think it looks like on the top of my head, but we'll see. Okay, and then bring this out a bit like that, and then just place random ones around like that. Doesn't matter how it looks as long as it looks somewhat decent. Like that. And maybe we can get Squidward's tentacle and just make a cross reference to that. Doesn't look exactly the same, but I don't think it matters. For a first attempt, doesn't look quite right, does it? I mean, it looks like I'm building it on an angle, and I did, kind of, but I wish there was like a better way to know how to build something like this. But it's not like I can't say that I tried. I don't think this is terrible for a first attempt, but I feel like I need more work on it, maybe. Maybe we could try putting some blocks like here, because we need to actually mix it in like that. Oh, actually, that might be a better idea. This gives me an idea, actually. Okay, because aren't don't squids usually just have like a bunch of random dots on them or something? I mean, I guess it kind of makes it look better, but not enough. Don't think it's enough. Um, we'll put more around. I think it looks kind of like one of the blue monster from Monsters Inc. I guess, or at least if it had a squid for a hand. Um, I'm almost there. I'm gonna build something on the hand. All right, let me try something. Okay, we're gonna try something different. All right, clearly this is not working too well. Let's get the brush out. All right, tools. We're gonna use the block replacer. Give item and give it up. I need it. All right, let's go put this one here for now. Then in there, and then just break this, and then just place some random dots lying around like this, and then hopefully that'll make it go a bit quicker because I'm lazy. Okay, just place some random dots around. I mean, honestly, I'm starting to think of that monster from Monsters Inc. or something, but there goes. I mean, it's looking a bit better like a squid, but maybe I need to take this line here out, so we'll take this line here out completely, revert it to black, and then hope for the best. Alright, I think that's okay. Yeah, it's looking a bit more like a hand, like a monster hand or something. We'll figure it out. Alright, I think we're done trying to talk about this. So, okay, I'm almost happy with it, but I wish I learned how to build it. Maybe I just need a picture to reference it from or something. Because I feel like a squid's it's like very slimy. I'm gonna put up a picture like of a squid or something. Okay, ASQUIDARM. I mean, their arms are a lot smaller thinner. It's like, I mean, it gets a lot thinner as it gets like closer, but it's like it's very hard to actually do. Unless, I mean, what I'm looking at is the squid could go back, forward, and then back again. That's kind of what I want, but I wish I learned how to build a squid in Minecraft. Okay, let me try searching up squid uh Minecraft. Okay, it's not quite the same, but it could work. That could actually work. Because the squid look doesn't look quite like that. But that's kind of what I want. Something like that. Pretty cool. And make it look like a squid going out here. An octopus build Minecraft map. That'd be really cool to build. And I feel like that would be easy if you used Axiom or something like that. It looks like a question mark, kind of. Kind of. It looks like a question mark a bit. Okay, so if I did a stone thing and made it look like a question mark, we could probably color it and make it look like a squid. That could work. The problem is, I have no idea how to build a question mark. But it would just be like the top half of the question mark. Maybe we could figure this out. Okay. We're on to something here. Maybe we could figure this out. And then we could color it in and make it look like a squid arm, which what we're going for is like we need it to be the colors of prismarine and stuff like that. So I think we should just practice building the squid arm. Forget where I'm going anyway. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's that one there. So if I went to about, oh wow, it's from here. You can barely see it, but you can see it from here now. All right, I know about a brush that we could probably use. So if we used a smooth brush, stone replace brush? I mean, what if we used a rock brush, a bush brush, a flower brush, a foliage brush, a lily pad brush, a lava bush? I'm sorry, I'm being an idiot. Just, I'm just thinking about how I could possibly make a yeah, rock, rock brush. We'll make a rock brush. Rock brush. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll cut it out. Okay, I'll cut it out. I'll cut it out. Okay. Maybe we could try something with this. I don't get why it's so damn big though. Okay, let me just try. Okay, maybe this could work. Oh God, this thing is so hard to actually use, and I'm not trying to make it that's cheesy. So this is actually hard to use. Okay, I think I need to actually do it from an angle so I can actually see what I'm doing. Like, oh God, okay. Um, hmm. Okay, maybe we could try something here. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, let's get rid of all this, and then we're gonna start from here, I think. But we're not gonna stand in it. I just want to get a distance away so we can actually start building from here. Okay, I think we need to just go up like that, and then go up like that, It's fine. Just oh god, that was way too far. Okay. So why is this? Oh wait, this can actually work. I can't believe it. Okay. Okay, let me try this. Yeah, that's cancel. Don't worry about that. Just keep going and then go down again. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, if we go down, we can probably make this work. I think. I think we can make this work if we just bring it down just a little bit too far. Okay, block too far. It's fine. Okay, this could possibly work. No. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe we'll go back a little bit to maybe about there, maybe. Yeah, we'll do that, and then bring it forward like that, and then hope for the best. And then we need to bring it down a little bit like this. Hopefully this will actually work. Oh god. Okay, okay. I think that looks kind of what I want. I think we just need to color it in now, make it look more and round it off, kind of make it look more like a squid. All right, let me try something here. This is actually the first time I'm actually using this tool, so this could be interesting or it could be a complete disaster. Let's go out of here. Use this. I want to make it so this goes up a little more. So, I mean that kind of looks good, but let's see what else we could think of. Right? I think we can focus on colors now and use the block replacer. So let's see what we can do. I want this to be prismarine and watercolor themed base. So I think the blocks we're going to use dark prismarine. We're going to use prismarine. That gives me an idea that if we could use that brush for building hands and stuff, that'd be make my work so much easier, so much quicker, and we can make this more interesting. Is that a glow squid? Sorry, I'm looking at the internet, like a giant glow squid with new blocks. They don't look like new blocks, but they do look interesting. But it does look interesting. I will say that. Oh wow, eyes, the back head thing. That's so cool. All right, you know what? Let's just focus on what we're actually doing here because we're not really talking much about this. Okay, we're gonna use all the prismarine blocks, even though there's not many. There's only two, but I think we can make this work. I think. Okay, we'll put one here, and then we'll put one here. Alright, let's see what we could do with this arm looking thing. Hmm. We could always sharpen it up at the end, I guess. Okay, let me think. Think. Okay, we'll get rid of this. We'll go for this, and then we'll use the block replacer, I think. And we just click whatever block we want to use for this thing to work. Now, how are we going to do this? We want to make the outside dark, and I think we're going to make the inside light. I think. And we only need the squid arm. We don't need to worry about the head or anything like that. Alright, let's try this. Alright, let's try and make this look interesting. We just keep the pattern going like this. We should be fine, I guess. I mean, this is not going to be easy. What about a block replacer tool? Alright, let me see if I can do a better a rock replacer tool with prismarine. Alright, um, hmm. Let's see here. Wait, where's that block tool we need? Alright, I think. Essentials? Maybe? No? Maybe peppers? Nope. Claw shape? Nope. Um, place. Yeah. Alright, let's do this thing. Startup brushes. Okay, stone replace brush. Give item. And then I think we could possibly use this. Maybe this could help. Why did I do that? Okay, anyway, let's just see what we can do here. We'll get rid of that. Now, I guess we could take a check on this and just see if it works first. Okay, it's only really doing the making this into like gravel, I guess. I'm not really a fan of that. I want there to be a pallet, so can we use this as a pallet and then hopefully it'll do something? No, it's just making them want to gravel. Um, hmm. Maybe we could do redo palette and mask, maybe, and then we do that one. Yeah, no, not that one. We'll do that as Prismarine and hope for the best. Would that work? Fuck. Okay, okay. I guess that kind of worked, but I thought it was just gonna replace the block, like the inside, maybe. I guess we could just do something like this and just try. Nah, it's not gonna work, is it? I think we're gonna have to do this manually, which kind of sucks, but I guess we're gonna have to do it manually. That's okay though. We can make this work. We can make this work. All right. I just wish that you could do more than one for the block replacer. Maybe we could do. Maybe we can. Okay, you can clearly do this, which is an option. But I wish you could do more than one block at a time. So like if you want to do 3 blocks at a time, then you can. Alright, let me see if I can work this out real quick. I think this is what I need. Yep, about here, and then just keep the pattern, okay, looking sharp. Keep it looking nice. I want to make sure that I've always got the outside of the thing done first before we go onto the inside, which we're going to do with Prismarine, and then we're going to make a random thing and hope for the best. Okay, I'll be honest, that was the first time I actually used it. I might even make a video showcasing how dumb I am with this thing. So, okay, okay, let's see, we'll try that. Okay, let's just take a look at it from an angle. Okay, um, okay, that looks all right, but I think we could do better. Okay, so obviously we knew that one failed, but it was the first try, so I mean second try. So I wasn't expecting it to look good at all. So let's see if we can make this one look a bit better. Make it look a bit more like a squid, instead of just like a ordinary animal. Whatever. I wish that I could build more cool stuff like this, because this is what I want to get into. Okay. Now, how could I? And then I guess I could. Also, another thing, if I wanted to, I could just copy and paste this into that build over there, because it's basically the height I need it to be. I just need to make sure I color it in perfectly, and that's it. Decorate it all we like. Maybe I'll even get him involved to do some decorating on the thing. Credit is due. He did help me do some stuff on this thing. So. All right, we're looking good so far. Let's keep it going. Think we need to go. I think we need to go more this way. I think so. We're gonna try going this way a little bit. See if we can maybe try our luck here. I mean, this could be an interesting topic. Maybe me and Kirk could do some carving as a build idea or something. I don't know. Cool. And then maybe for the end of the squid, We'll have like the front of it also being like completely dark prismarine, which is honestly the dark prismarine is actually not a bad block to build with. I'll be honest. Yeah, we'll keep it going. Okay. What we could also do to maybe even help with this even further is what if we replaced all blocks with a certain type? Like, for example, if we wanted to use uh, prism, uh, prismarine and we could replace it with the uh, stone, and this one can be replaced with the cobblestone. That could be interesting. And I know how to do that too, which is a lot easier than you think. But yeah, I guess we could try that out too. That's I don't know. I guess that could be interesting, and it kind of fits the theme alongside with the squid because I was honestly thinking the squid kind of has random places or random dots all over it, and I was gonna pull up a photo of Squidward to actually make a cross reference to it, but I don't know if I can really do that. I mean, I don't really want this to be cartoony. I might even make a lava squid, lava chicken. We could do a lava chicken with an actual lava chicken. Okay. I'm being a dork. Okay, I'm being a dork. I know I'm being a dork. Okay, you know what? Maybe we start from the bottom here because we're starting to get into the territory where I need to actually use the crouch button. So I don't want to keep doing that. It's easier to go up a build than it is to go down a build. So we're gonna try and make do with what we got. Okay, let me try this here. All right, we're looking pretty good here. Okay, I think we're good for this. I think I want to try using the replace tool and try it on different blocks and see if it looks anything like how I kind of imagined it. All right, let's give this a shot. Actually, to be honest, that looks kind of good itself. I'm not gonna lie. Even just the prismarine and the stone kind of looks good as itself, but we're gonna try and actually make do with our good in this, and we're gonna try and actually build this to be the best looking squid you'll ever see. I hope, at least I hope I can go by that title as the best builder or something. All right, we should be all good here. I think we just copy and paste the entire thing. That'd be great. And we're not gonna worry about anything major. So let's go like this. We're gonna go section replace. We'll go like this, and we're gonna go to we're gonna do this one first, and we will replace it with stone. So we'll go mask by stone. See, it's already changed it, and look at that. It looks awesome. I'm happy with that, man. You know what? We might as well do we might as well do the Dark Prism Marine 2 as well, and just replace it with this because not sure about that. And now we just need to do the other block, which is this one. And I guess we could just copy and paste this one, right? I mean, it's nothing major. All right, let's do this one, and then do that, and then that should be. Oh God. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, wait, hang on. This actually doesn't look too bad. To be honest, I wasn't really wanting to use the other block anyway, so it's not like it's a big old loss. Alright, let's just do some decorating around it maybe. Just try and work with it, I guess. Just try to make a good looking squid arm, I guess. Okay, I guess this works better. I'm a bit happier with that. It looks more like a question mark, to be honest. Some of it, some of it looks like random little shapes. I've noticed about the squid. It looks more like it's got random shapes, and it looks like most people probably use Axiom for it. That's my best guess for like all the big, major, big old squids and whatnot. We could actually use sea lanterns and make it look cool as well. I mean, that's not a lot. I mean, it'll make the build light up a bit more. Maybe we could actually use the squid arm. We need to actually think about using this thing for good too. Alright. Well, let's get the where the heck is it? Okay, sea lanterns. Here we go. Sea lanterns, and we'll use the sea lanterns instead of this one. Okay. Where is all those blocks I had? Up there we go. Place that one there, and then put the sea lantern on. Oop. Okay. Going back. There we go. Okay. And let's just place some random things around just like this, and then we'll put it at nighttime. And we'll actually, you know what? Nighttime might be the better idea now. No, time. We'll go night. No, we'll go. No, I don't want rain. We obviously don't want rain. Time. We'll go midnight, and then we'll go bing, bang, bong. As you can see, kind of looks a little bit dark, I guess. Let's try and hide these as well as we can, and just try to put it in there. I'm hopeful that this will work. Um, the thing is, though, we're gonna need this to be in the middle of the build, which will be interesting. I think we're doing a better job of this one than we did before. Oh my god, that one was embarrassing. But I was looking at on the internet about how some builders probably did it, and that's how they did it. They used mods to help them build it, which is pretty good. And I don't mind using mods because I use them all the time, or um, add-ons in this case. Okay, let's do that, and then put another one over here. Maybe put one. Maybe we'll put one right here as well. We'll put one over here. Solid over here, and then put one right beneath it. So like maybe over here somewhere, and then boom, done. Okay, cool. Now, how am I gonna copy and paste this in giant masterpiece to the other place without needing help? Hmm. The only way I could possibly think of to actually make this work is to have him help, but I don't know how I'm gonna get this masterpiece over there unless we rebuilt it over there. Hmm. I guess this could, I guess, kind of maybe work. I mean, okay, I think we're good actually. I just gotta learn how to actually put more of the squid in there. And that's only the hardest part, just moving this thing into that section because this thing is quite big. So the thing is, I don't exactly know if I'm gonna be able to do this properly. Um, hmm. I would like to do it today and move it into there without needing to worry about him to help me. He can maybe help me make some changes to it if he wants, because this is definitely not the final product. Um, maybe we could move it, move it. I like to move it. Okay, let's do it. Now, I don't want to put any dirt involved, so we're definitely going to need to make sure that there's a block at least to separate it. So, alright, let's try and keep this as minimal as possible. So, we'll go to about here, I think. Bring it back a little bit, and then place a block right beneath my feet, right there. And then I think we're good. I just need to make sure I get the whole thing. Problem though is copying and pasting it, which I'm not really looking forward to be honest. Alright, let's see. Copy. Okay, we can copy this. But the problem is, I think this might be a little bit too big. And the issue with this is that it needs to go right in the dead smack center. The only way I could possibly imagine this being possible Because if we go in a rough middle area and just try to do it there, because it's not gonna work. I guarantee it's not gonna work. You gotta get lucky with this. But I think we're good. 81,000 blocks. My God. Okay, I think we are good actually. I think we might be good. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's try to at least get this in the middle. All right, we're gonna try and bring this towards this one, and then that's gonna make the whole thing look kind of crazy. If we wanted to, we could invert this thing and spread it around, make there be more tentacles going around the build, maybe. I don't know yet, but we're gonna figure this out as we go along. I think maybe we could wait, that's the middle block right there, isn't it? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this should be roughly the middle. So if I'm not mistaken, it should be roughly about here we need to place it. If not, then I don't know what will. Okay, that's pretty good. Can we get a good look at this? Okay, I'm okay with this, I guess. We'll have to take this out, but I'm okay with that. It's looking kind of nice, actually. Let's get a good look at it from the angle. Oh, that looks so cool, actually. It kind of looks like it's really sticking out of the thing, and that looks so cool. Make it like a real ocean theme, which is what I was aiming for. Now we just need to do the floor, and I think that's about it. We also need to make, obviously, the arena for fighting, the tools, stuff like that. But you can do that with him, and he's gonna help me do the chairs and stuff. I think this looks sick. This looks sick, I'm not gonna lie. Um, hmm. Now, how am I gonna do this with... Alright. I'll work on this again, I think, but not now. I wanted to showcase this anyway, but I think this looks alright. I think I'm happy with this. Leave a like if you guys like this thing, because I actually really like this. Oh, that looks cool. I don't know if I'm done. Okay, you know what? Maybe we could. Okay, you know what? I'll show the cross-reference photo that we got from the build that I'm trying to improve from. It's actually this one that you see right on this picture right here, but we'll go to it now. I think this thing looks pretty cool. Alright, so in case anyone's curious at all, last time I upgraded this one, it never had the head, it never had the hands, it never had the fancy roofs, it never had all of those windows. And it didn't have the chains either, setting it to the ground. All the fire going around the build, it didn't have a lot of this stuff, and I added a whole lot of stuff to this thing. Also, it didn't have the dining tables. It did not have the uh, the basement where there's a prison. It didn't have um, this red leather brick as a floor. It used to be diamond. God damn it, looked ugly. I think I just wanted something like valuable to build in there, maybe. But yeah, this is the next build here that we're trying to upgrade it from. And I think you can kind of see the reference we went with and how it resembles the other build from before, which I think looks better. Next, maybe we should consider doing the truck. I was thinking of actually doing the truck because I have better ideas for this. And considering when I was building this truck before, I was kind of winging it. Kind of. I didn't really know what I was doing, to be honest. But I know what I'm going to do now. We can make the tires a bit more thicker. We can make the bodywork look a bit better, and we could make a reference to the truck and make it look bigger, a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit better. Um, maybe to make the tires a bit more rounder, I think, and maybe put more upgrades in the car as well. Because originally this truck had nothing. It didn't have the spoiler. It didn't have the exhaust at all. It didn't even have a seat. Or maybe it had the seats. I think it had the seats and the glove compartment, but that's about it. It didn't have this part, didn't have this part, um, and it did have this, but why does this look a little odd? Yeah, okay, that does look odd. Hang on. We'll fix this build real quickly. Man, I'm really quick at this actually. Alright, that looks pretty good. I also feel like this could be a bit more rounder. Maybe. Maybe we could work on this thing a little bit better. Figure out how to actually work that thing. I don't know. It's an idea. Maybe we could go with it. I want to improve the my building skills with mods. I also want to try and improve this build here too, because I feel like that could be a bit more improved. Maybe make a more circular um, metal tower. Maybe make the ponds group out water. Like I don't know. We could come up with something. I think when I built this, I originally built the frame, and then I built the clouds underneath it, which I thought looked pretty good. This is completely out of place, so we could definitely make some changes, make it look better. And the Heavenly Castle, I tried to implement as much of the ore blocks, like block ores or whatever you want to call it. I have diamond, I have gold, and I have emerald. I don't have copper or redstone. As far as I'm concerned, maybe we could put redstone right in the middle of these things here and make it look better. I don't know. It's an idea. But I don't know. We're gonna see if we can try and improve upon the original. And another one, actually another two. We're gonna do the mansion. We're gonna do the theme park, but the theme park is gonna be the last one, I think. We're not doing them all because this one technically already got an upgrade, but we're doing it again just for some fun. We built that one. Well, I built that one. Another thing we could do is make a retake on the factory. Considering I work at a factory, so it could work. Maybe we could build on the White House. I don't exactly know how. I want to build some. I want to build some kind of like it's culture buildings, like Japanese buildings, Chinese buildings, um, Indian buildings, make a better looking hospital. It could be interesting. But basically, all of these builds you see here are gonna hopefully get a better look. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this one, but for some reason, I think I remember posting this on like uh, social media or something, and it got so many likes. I don't understand why, because this thing is ugly. It looks more like a prison. Alright, well, I think that's gonna wrap it up. But yeah, we're gonna try and work on this a little bit better. Make it look better, feel better. Overall, we're gonna try and make these builds look better than they already are, even though they kind of look good. I'm very proud of this one, actually. Very proud of this one. Alright, bye bye.